Hi Cancer, I am the Awakened Dreamer and I'm here to give you a monthly tarot reading for the month of November 2020. And I do want to of course take this moment to thank all of my new and returning subscribers. Welcome everybody. And if you haven't yet, please do make sure to hit that subscribe button for me. And I more than appreciate all of your likes, shares, and comments. So head on down below and do just that. And while you're down there, you will see all the information you need to book a personal reading with myself. So go ahead and shoot me an email and I'll get those started for you. But more importantly, I meditated on your overall energy for the month. And the message that came through was asking the important questions. Interesting, asking the important questions. I do feel like it's a month where you will be asking yourself more so important questions and potentially making adjustments from there. But let's get started by pulling a message or two from the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. What do we have for Cancer to begin this monthly read for November 2020? Thank you, Spirit. Keep them coming. What else do we have? Interesting. I had to start your reading over for technical reasons. And these two came out in the first attempt. First off, we have Panther Spirit. Reclaim your power. I feel like you're reclaiming the power over your own life. It feels like in the month of November, you'll be getting a better grasp on things, a better control on things. And then we have Spider Spirit. Make your dreams real. It's a month where whatever you've been dreaming of or whatever you desire in your life that would make it more ideal for you, it's a month to make those dreams reality, or at least start heading in that direction. Now we have Porcupine Spirit. Time for beginner mind or beginner's mind. Allowing yourself to visualize yourself at the beginning of whatever goal you're heading towards, or the beginning of, heading towards that goal. The beginning of any sort of venture or project or job, just any situation that you're in general. And what that's going to do is help you look at things from a fresh mindset, from a less accomplished mindset, kind of either light a fire under your ass or simply allow you to just adjust your perspective a little bit. And then Ant Spirit. Time to collaborate. It may feel like a month where a bit of teamwork is needed or forced upon you. It might feel like a month where you just kind of want to get your ideas out and go back and forth with people. Just tread carefully as to who you share those ideas with. Let's continue. Good start by pulling 6 tarot cards for the month. A simple 6-card spread, if you will. Some shuffling, of course. One more shuffle. And as I'm looking at the Ant Spirit card with the puzzle pieces, it does feel like you are, as you ask yourself important questions and maybe figure a few things out for yourself, it feels like you're sort of visually trying to put those puzzle pieces together or find a few missing pieces in the puzzle of your life. I do feel like bottom of the deck, Page of Wands, it could be a potentially anxious month, or your anxiety could pop up here and there throughout the month. Just be careful. What do we have for Cancer to continue this monthly read? Shooting out of the deck. Okay, bear with me as I place the cards properly. Make sure they're nice and neat. You just want me to pull the last 3. Okay. Let me just shift these on down real quick. Alrighty, my friend. So starting off, we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like your month is going to start off with you feeling like you have a lack of independence or a lack of, again, a grasp on your life, or it may feel like you don't have control over every area of your life or certain aspects. And it's something you desire at this time. I feel like you don't want to let other people have that sort of control, or you just want to feel like you just want that sense of control again. You want to feel like, once again, you can't control other people and other situations in your life, but you can control your own. And I feel like you are remembering that, and it kind of puts you in this position where you're like, okay, well, so why do these people have so much of an influence, or why do I feel like the situation or person is controlling my life or certain parts? And I feel like this is when it initiates in the beginning of the month. All right, well, I'm going to ask myself, take a step back, very hangman kind of way of viewing things. I'm going to ask myself these important questions and sort of few things out and figure out how I can get back to feeling confident, feeling independent, feeling maybe for some of you financially stable again. Alrighty, continuing, we have the Six of Swords for the second card. I feel like once you're able to take a step back and adjust your perspective and even once again figure a few things out, you find a way to, or you figure out who and what is still beneficial in your life. You figure out, all right, well, this person is no longer working for me. All right, this situation isn't beneficial anymore. And so this card is talking about how almost immediately you put those answers you find to those questions you've been asking yourself, you put those into action. You decide to make a few changes. And I feel like there's somebody or a situation you decide to turn your back and walk away from. Maybe not in an abrupt way, but you sort of realize at this point in your life, you no longer play a beneficial role in my life, whether it's a situation or a person or a group of people. And you just kind of say, I gotta go my own way. And it may feel a bit somber in the moment or as you go through this change, but you do realize deep down, and especially later on, that it has to happen, that it's meant to be. And then we have the Four of Cups for the third card. It feels like either this situation or person comes back and decides to try to enter your life again, and you're just sort of not impressed, not about it, and you haven't forgotten why you made that decision to begin with. Somebody from the past previously, like going back, may try to come back as well, so beware. It may be something unhealthy you let go of a long time ago. For some of you, this might be a new soul connection coming in, and you may not be, after making these changes so suddenly, you may not be in the right mindset. You might not be feeling ready to start new soul connections. You don't want to be a certain sort of way because you're still needing to heal from what you went through. Very interesting. And then we have the Three of Pentacles to start the second half of the month / spread. So it feels like when the second half of the month starts, people will start to notice you. It may feel like you might feel as if you've been a bit invisible recently, or as if no matter how hard you work or no matter what you do in general, you just can't seem to get that attention or that recognition you deserve. And that you may get a hint of it to start the second half of the month. And people have noticed you starting to work on your own life, work on you. People are noticing you look within to sort of improve, to reevaluate and, improve certain parts of you in your life. And it may be directly related to you walking away from certain people and situations that are no longer working for you. You're doing what's right for you, and it's getting that attention or recognition that you have desired for a bit. And it's weird how that works, right? When you do what's right for you, when you work on you, that's when people either start to come back or notice you. Very, very interesting. And it's aligned with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. And I feel like what's coming from this is, you know, you feel that lack of independence at the beginning of the month. And as you start to make those changes once again, people notice. And it's almost like this is around the time when this card, this Nine of Pentacles, flips back upright and you start to feel a bit more independent, like you have a bit more control. Queen of Wands to continue for the 5th card. And all of which leads up to you feeling a bit more passionate, a bit more at ease, a lot less stressful. It feels like you don't have a lot of pressures or as much coming down on your shoulders or on your plate when it comes to this part of the month. And I feel like that's a lot to do with you cutting out certain situations and people, maybe even opinions, and allowing yourself to simplify things for yourself. And you realize when you feel like you have control, it not only brings that sense of independence back, but it makes you feel more calm and more at ease. And it makes you realize that whatever you did cut out, because it's aligned with this 6 of Swords, was a burden, or was making things more difficult, or at least was making you feel a lot of negative emotions. And so I truly believe moving forward, you will keep that in mind when allowing certain people or situations into your life, or deciding whether or not to. Because why would you want to put yourself in a similar situation where you feel all this inner work, all these positive changes would sort of be undone in a sense? But it's also like your passion starts to come back at this point in the month. You're just like, you know what? I'm going to start being my passionate, fiery, fun self again. So it's almost like when you leave a relationship at times, sometimes you feel like you almost need to rediscover or reclaim who you are. Find who you are again. And I feel like even if it wasn't a love relationship here, there's that sense with this Queen of Wands where you're kind of rediscovering, lighting that fire within, finding out who you are, who you're becoming at this point in life. And then to finish off the 6 cards, we have the Nine of Swords. It feels like all of which is good, and you know this deep down moving forward, but the end of the month ends with a bit of anxiety. I was showing you the bottom of the deck before. It may keep you up at night. You may find yourself thinking about the changes you made, maybe rethinking them and questioning, and even going as far as thinking about small situations from this month and even before that, and questioning how you acted or if you did something right, or maybe overthinking other people's actions. And it's giving you a headache and it's keeping you up at night potentially. Letting these things go, meditate. I feel like especially at the end of the month, meditation at the beginning and end of your day will be so key to start your day on a fresh, beautiful note mentally, and to end the night by clearing your mind so you can fall asleep and leave the day behind, leave the past behind as well. Good reading so far. Let's continue by pulling a message or two from the Soul's Journey deck. What do we have for Cancer to continue this monthly read? Got some there for you. And for some reason, I'm being drawn to the bottom of the deck, guilt. I feel like the only reason this is coming through is because you may at some point, especially in the end of the month, feel a little guilty for doing what's right for you, feeling guilty for allowing other situations, people to fall to the wayside as you move forward. But don't. You're doing what's right for you at the end of the day. All right. Health. first and foremost. Let me just get these back in order. All right, health. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. It's going to be a month for you to pay attention to and tend to, your physical and mental health. And as you ask yourself important questions and make necessary changes moving forward, make sure you are paying attention to how your body and your mind reacts around certain people and in certain situations. And allow that to help you make decisions when it comes to keeping people in situations with you moving forward or not. So important to listen to your body or pay attention to how it reacts to around people and situations. We seem to forget that. It's our body's way of communicating either red flag, or go for it, they're good. Your body is picking up on other energies. Peace. I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. It's a month where as you do release certain things and people from your life, allow yourself to feel more peaceful. Maybe, get more in touch with your inner peace as you do rediscover who you are and that passion that goes along with it. I feel like your life could use a lot more peace these days. And then the third one, adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. It might feel like you've been through a lot recently or life has been throwing a lot at you, and it may feel like that as well throughout the month of November. But just remember that everything is happening for you, not to you. It's to learn a lesson, to grow, to learn more things about you and who you're becoming, to maybe rewrite your values and beliefs. But at the end of the day, these challenges that life puts you through, everything is for a reason. Let's finish off this reading by pulling a message or two from the Small Making Magic deck. What do we have for Cancer to wrap up this monthly read? Thank you, Spirit, for our lovely Cancers. Got two there. First one out, Goddess, healing feminine energy. And let's remember, we all have masculine and feminine energy within us. I do feel like it's a month for you to heal from what you've been through as you let go of certain situations and welcome in new. You will feel the need or find yourself in situations where a bit of healing is necessary. Because again, you've been through a lot. We were talking about that with this adversity card. And then last but not least, to finish this off, Mystic Star, harmony in the home and great friendships. What a good note to end on. We were just talking about that with the Peace card. Bringing harmony and balance and peace into your life at this time, Cancer, will truly be beneficial for you. I feel like all the changes and questions you ask yourself moving forward will initiate and bring some more harmony and peace into your life. And balance, of course. So on that note, my friend, if you haven't yet, please do subscribe to my wonderful channel and head on down below and do like this video and leave me a comment. I want to hear all about your situation. And while you're down there, don't forget to send me an email about booking a personal reading. And I hope you have the most amazing month, and I will see you next time. Bye, Cancer.